What up, world? Loc the Great fans and One fans. I'm here at the prestigious BNI Studios with Miss Brittany Naylor. About to get it in. Welcome to my world, y'all. Let's go.
Y'all thinking, man, let's get started. Death to the haters, life for the party. I'm the life for the party. I'm the life for the party. Fuck y'all
Well, I first started, it probably would be under gangster rap. I think now it's under rap and hip hop, and even a little bit on the R&B side too. Even though I don't sing, but I think nowadays that rap can kind of cross over to R&B too. All right, second grade. Okay. Nursery rhyme raps. I did Hickory Dickory Dock, and I did it off the top of my head. I didn't know I could rap, and the whole school went crazy. So that's when I knew I was gonna, do something with it at least. I tried to. So I never wanted to be nothing else. I never wanted to be no fireman, no cop, nothing like that. I just wanted to be a rapper, really. It just seemed like the best idea for me. I was a kid, and being from like the East Coast, a lot of like rappers and stuff like that, they have powerful names, and I remember I wanted my name to be something real powerful, so the first thing that came to my mind was the Loch Ness Mobster. So I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. My older brother, he's from New York, he kind of, went with it, just trying to support me. And they kind of just trailed off into something else, as I got older, because that kind of really wasn't something I wanted to be. So I went from Loc, and then I decided to tack the great on because, and with this music, I feel like I should be, conquering things, and all great conquerors and stuff like that. I had to name the great after him, history. I feel like I want to make history, So when I take over the industry, it's just pretty much what I've been saying the whole time. I feel like I have a unique sound. I get the comparison a lot to Drake, just by like how I look in a way, but not necessarily like music wise. Like I said, that goes back to the influences question before. Like certain artists that I grew up listening to, I guess I kind of could sound a lot like them a little bit. I just try to veer away from that as much as possible because I try to be unique in my own right. But never know. It's up to them. Whatever they want to listen to is whatever they think. So personally, I just want really honestly, I just want people just, to understand that like you have other avenues that you can go about, by where we're from is kind of like a misconception of like exactly what we have to be doing. I feel like if people don't like my music, that's okay. If people don't want to hear my music, that's okay. But I want the people who do listen to my music to get a positive message out of it in some way, shape, or form, and to get a dose of reality. Also, know how to take care of their woman. Little things like that, little situations I've been in, so they can figure out, maybe there's a way they can do the same thing. I like to be different too with my music. I like to make sure that it's up to date, but it's also like new, fresh, and stuff that nobody else has done before. I think that's something that they can take away from that too. Kind of respect the fact that I'm trying to keep it fresh, keep it clean like that too. So. Character personality is really important in the music industry. I think it's kind of bundled together with like just being like charismatic and having charisma. Personality is important. It depends on who you are trying to like impress, or you're trying to talk to. Certain genres of music don't even require any kind of character or personality at all. It's a lot of like advertising, stuff like that, like advertising yourself, your personality. People want to listen to a person that they feel like they can hang out with, or a person they feel like they can just chill with at all times, or they can relate to. Character in general, I think that's like overlapped as far as like the word character, because a lot of people who do music aren't necessarily just characters in general. They're just, it's all a made up act, because people think these people do these things a lot, but they really don't do it. I'm not gonna be that way. I'm just gonna keep it real with everybody. So success to me means it can be anything. You can be successful with anything. It's just it's all according to like how you view yourself, like how you view your goals. Success can be being the richest person in the world or just being content with where you are. You can be successful by just being who you are as a person. You don't necessarily need everything lavish. I think success in America is kind of, it's kind of clouded by everybody thinking that they need to have certain things to be successful. But as long as you're happy, I know people that have just families and feel like, that's everything they want. I look at them as being successful. Me personally, I do look at success that way, to where I think, I need certain things to be successful. But, I'm pretty good at like trivia, stuff like that, little trivia, stuff like that. I'm oddly good at like Jeopardy, little game show, stuff like that. I mean, really not spectacular by no means, just little silly stuff like that. I mean, yeah, but nothing really too great except for rap. I can freestyle all day long. I'm a firm believer in behind every good man is a strong woman. You know what I mean? I think that a woman's role is more than what people give them credit for these days. I mean, because a lot of the times, a man's gonna make a decision for himself, but if his woman doesn't like the decision, then that's gonna alter his decision in some way, shape, or form. I personally think that, a woman should be the queen to the king. They should be able to ride together. My ideal woman would be somebody who just loves to stay fresh, loves shopping, loves polo, loves to have a good time, pretty much like your best friend in general. So M1 Presents it stands for Music First. It's something that we all came together. My friend Max B, he actually, pretty much like a local celebrity. He just makes beats and he sings. And I have a friend of mine named Wesley Morgan. He was overseas in Iraq, been there twice, and a lot of times we were going through a lot of stuff, but music kind of was our whole thing that kind of united us as one, and we kind of just decided we wanted to make something different because we didn't want to have to go through the same things that we went through coming up. We wanted it all to stop, so we went and got our own studio. We decided we was gonna make our own music, and we held ourselves to a higher standard than most artists. We decided we want to have a business atmosphere with everything we do. We want to make sure that people know we're professional, take us seriously. We want to make sure that people know that we put a lot of time into the music that we do. We spend a lot of time doing everything that we do. It's not a fly-by-night type thing. I do really believe that we are trying to go towards a quote-unquote American dream because we came from nothing, and we're trying to make it to something else. But slowly it's progressing. It's fun. We're just a family. That's all it is. We just look like a family, act like a family. It's how we roll. They're with me everywhere we go. So in one of my songs, I said I did a video too. I said, you give me 5 years, I'll be sitting on $1 billion. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I ain't got no billion yet. So I got 3 years. So hopefully in 5 years, I either want to own the city that we in right now or have some kind of stock in it, by some way, shape, or form. Musically, I want to be able to push away from the situation that we are in now and be able to kind of give back to the people that I grew up with as far as that want to do music together and see if I might be able to, create a label on a different level, as far as artist development and stuff like that, and take music back to the way it used to be, where the labels actually cared about the artist instead of just seeing them as a cash cow, one-hit wonder type thing. That's pretty much what the industry's headed anyway. They're pretty much they're just looking for the hits instead of looking for building character. So that's my
Just give me 5 years and I'll be sitting on $1 billion. Big bank take little bank for $1 million. Don't pay same color Dalmatian. Nigga won't stop until I'm known across the nation.
What up, y'all? First and foremost, I'd like to give my shout out to Miss Brittany Naylor. Thanks for having me here. Second of all, I give my shout out to my boy Max B, the best producer in the whole city, the best singer in the whole city, period, hands down. Y'all ain't messing with it. Shout out to Hostel, hardest working man in the business. Shout out to myself because nobody's messing with me. Shout out to my boy Dino, he's young at 17, up and coming, destroying the game. Shout out to Kevo, all my dudes, Big Crucial, man. I'm waiting for that album to come too. Free Lil Ace, I know I see you in there. Whenever you see this, man, let you know, we back on, man. We waiting for you. Shout out to everybody, Small City, No Pity, my boy Nupin, my boy Drew, Creep, all y'all guys, man. Y'all guys is real cool cats, man. Shout out to everybody on TNT Tuesday Night Tradition. Now, whenever you see this, we might not be doing this no more because it gets kind of crazy, and I get kind of crazy and start snapping on people, and I apologize for that. We're gonna let that one go. Shout out to my big brother John Jay. You kind of raised me, raised me crazy, but I'm an 80s baby, baby. You know how it goes. Shout out to my mom and dad. I ain't mean to throw y'all laugh, but y'all probably want to see this because y'all don't like rappers, but you love me though. Shout out to everybody in the city, man. If I ain't say your name, it ain't nothing, ain't no personal. I'm with you though, One love. I'll see y'all.
If you looking for that money, I know what you talking about. If you ain't about that money, then want it out. Because I'm young, I'm fly, stacking money to the ceiling. Get your swag up because my swag's on a million. You looking for that money, I know what you talking about. If you ain't about that money,
Okay. I gotta be all like.
And 1% for.
Fine.
Oh, right across the M1 there. My bad, sorry. Bubble come on my nose real quick. I didn't. You see that? A bubble came on my nose. Like I've been drinking down.
That's one of them out